Alright, let's see if I can even remember what I was working on. I believe I was working on gathering wood and such. Okay. So I've been planting trees here and tearing them down because I would like to see this become the sunken ship. Now, let's go ahead and see if I can sleep. Too far away. Alright. Now, just see here. Okay. Now, I'm playing on my new laptop, so it should be interesting. This might be hopefully better than trying to do it through the Xbox, so it's kind of half part of the reason I got a new laptop. I got a good deal on it. That was like $400 off. So in here, I've got spruce leaves, which I've heard someone on the server really wants some of these, so I will deliver them to him. And this is the current wood collection. This was actually by accident. I was really only trying to get spruce and dark oak to build the sunken ship. But to give a better idea of what this project is, let's go back to the beginning and I'll kind of walk through the ideas here. And then maybe we'll just kind of walk around a little bit, take a little look around. Anyway, I'm going on a tour of the mini golf in the gaming center, which makes use of the new sulfur cube guys. So these little guys. Let's see. We might as well show that off to you real quick. And mainly I've just been, no, not that. Planting trees because I'm trying to collect more wood for the rest of the project. Well, part of the rest of the project. Let's see if I can. I've got a controller hooked up. I don't know why I'm having issues. Okay, so this is the starting line of the first night, which is hole number 1. I got my little fake creeper and my little fake skeleton and my somewhat believable fake zombie because it's gotten me a couple times just out of the corner of my eye. So you come up, place your golf ball down, which is this sulfur guy. Take your golf club, which is stick, and you try to get it in. Oh, it was terrible. Try to get. I've been better at this. I swear. I think there's a little lag. I'm gonna blame lag, even though I think it's just me. There we go. And boom, into the hole. All right, so here's hole number 2. I'm not gonna play through it because it's gonna take a while. But this represents the farm where we've got some eggs and wheat, of course. I'm trying to decide between using wool for the greenery or moss or grass. So there's a couple options. So of course here's the farm elements. I had the farm elements on the inside here, but if you hit the ball right, you just ended up knocking off over all of the wheat and then it got annoying. But here's the little chickens and the sheep, which took forever because I swear the minute I tried to get sheep to put in here, they all disappeared. But I was able to get some in here. They will just be a decoration sheep. And there's the hole number 4 is the forest, which just represents the forest biome, with including one skeleton that has literally caught me off guard multiple times when I was building this. Now I don't think it's as prominent or as hidden as it was then. But yeah, it's oak and birch, some leaves down to kind of represent that. I think each hole is going to represent another part of the game or a biome. This is the mine, which is hole number 3, which is kind of represents the first mine you do in the game. So it's not real deep or anything, but there's some. I put in some coal, some dripstones. There's some copper. I might put a little iron in. I have some. I have a lot, probably. There's the hole, so you shoot down that hole. And let's see, I don't have all of them done yet, so this is just up through 5 is actually finished. This is called the ocean. It's based on the ocean biome. I still might go through and do some more here. There are fish that I brought over, but they all just sort of went back down for holes for mini golf. The sixth one's going to be the sunken ship, but the ship isn't even built. And then I'm not sure where to go. I think I'll need I want to do a mountain, but I have to figure out, I don't want to spend too much time building a mountain, so that's how I gotta figure out how to route. At first I thought maybe it needed a route so it goes all the way back, like a regular golf course, but I think it's going to be okay to route it out around the outside, and maybe over yonder there I can do, because there's going to be a bunch of stuff over there that I'm not going to get into, but I wonder if I can bring it over there and build a mountain maybe, or back where the actual mountain was, if I can route over that way. And then, yeah, so that's it on the mini golf. This is, someone's building this. I think it's supposed to be kind of like I don't know, like a Tower of Terror or something, but they haven't finished it. There's lots of llama mascots. Many of them have names, but I haven't gotten around to naming them all. And then there is the pit of chickens, which occurred because I used eggs to test shooting off fireworks, so there were chickens everywhere, and LC put them into this pit. I don't know what we're going to do with them. Okay. See, now, what's this dude doing? Looking at me. Being all alive. I think we should probably take care of that. Can I hit him from here? I'm a terrible aim. Okay, yeah, there we go. Well, we got the horse anyway. Okay, I'll hit him again. Before he gets us. Ah! He's coming toward me. So that was a real zombie. Ha! That's the noise I was hearing. Alright, well, you go dead now. You'll go dead now. I have caught one zombie horse, but he had armor on already, and then I gave that to Giz. This is gonna be a game. I'm not building this, but this is, well, first it's the birthday house for Grog. So we had put him his birthday gift and everything, but it's also gonna be a game. I don't remember exactly what the game is, but she's gonna come back and finish that. I turned these into picnic tables for the pillager tower because they were already here when we picked this area. I built this hot dog truck, so this is supposed to represent hot dogs. Even the bench is kind of supposed to look like a hot dog. Like the top has a hot dog on it. But it isn't quite, because you had to be able to get up onto it if you wanted to simulate going there. And this is the kind of like the, well, this is a food court. Here's all kind of like baked potatoes and stuff. And cotton candy. There's, in here, is a couple areas that haven't been built up yet. This is like a front, like visitors office. There's going to be fake kind of like souvenirs and stuff once we figure out how to do that. There was going to be multiple food places, but this works well too. There's the back end of my food stand. And then Wild Bill built us. Not quite hidden, but I almost had it. There we go. Into the rest of the pillager tower. So there's a little, well, if you could stay in there. Hold on. Try again. This is probably good since it's going to be nighttime soon anyway. There's the carousel, which is a beautiful build that I had nothing to do with. So applaud everyone who worked on that. Okay. So there's storage here for if you go up and kill villagers, which is what we're going to do because I can hear them up there. So let's go up and see how many we got. Alright. Hey! Stuff. Nope. How many are over here? Oh, there's at least 2 or 3. I like the ow, ow, ow. Awesome. Okay. I don't think anyone else is on the server tonight. They might jump in. It tends to ebb and flow. I think with the back to school and everything and being the end of summer, it's harder for people to get on. Plus time zones, because we have some people who live in different countries, and it would be like way early in the morning or whatever for them. Yeah, so right now I'm the only one on the server, which is okay. Let me do... I'm wondering if... Let's see. We don't need to go up there anymore. Oh, wait. Let me drop off anything I picked up, because I don't want to carry it. Let's see. Did we get... Yes. So these are ominous bottles you can drink to do raids. Did I get a... for there? Let's throw some more of these in here. Let's see. Oh, and that. I wonder if I got... Go down here. Just miscellaneous wood from the building. Any armor you get. And this is from the sniffers, and I didn't know what else to do with it. So I'm just going to throw this in there with that. No big deal. Let's see. Look through, everything is what I normally have. I wonder if we get a chicken. Let's try this. Anytime I have an egg, a lot of times I like to just throw them and see if they get a chick. Nah, no chickens. Every room needs a chicken. I did a prank where I tried to put chickens in someone's base, and it didn't work out for me. But I found out later someone, I don't know who it was, someone else went and actually got it to work, so. I mean, I have a guess who it was, but I don't know for sure. Okay, let's go. I think I've got, and maybe for safety's sake, do I have, oh, I left it down. I just slept when I was up there. I think I got another bed up here. I leave them all over the place. Oh, I know where there's one. There's one in the office area for the roller coaster, and then we can do the roller coaster. I built this a while ago. This was one of my first big builds. So yeah. It's kind of supposed to be like Big Thunder Mountain, but obviously not. Not enough to get sued, right? So if we go up, now we'll go in the exit, which is okay. So this is Big Humble Mountain, HumbleCraft being the name of the server. And it probably could use a little more theming, but I got onto other things and it works. Whee! So yeah, I need to put a little more theming in here. Minecart. There is water by that, but I don't actually even know anymore what I was going for when I did that, so it's just a water feature. I think I wanted to get it to like run behind the water and it was all gonna be cool, but there's only so much space. And here's what I would call the current bane of my existence. I should say, but it feels like it. This is supposed to be a boat racetrack. It's still in progress because I'm not happy with the layout yet. I have rebuilt it probably like 14 times. I'm trying to prevent having to rebuild it again. But I tried to put in like a secret passage, kind of Mario Kart-ish. But the edges aren't real smooth, and I'm not sure what to surround it with yet. I haven't decided. Let's see if I can go up here. So this is, I think, over here somewhere where I could do the mountain hole. That way I don't have to rebuild the mountain. But there you can kind of see. And I don't know whether the Iron Golem decided this is where he wants to hang out. Which is cool, because he killed a witch for me once. Like, absolutely, just demolished it. Which was nice, because I don't like witches. And, let's see, what was I working on? Here, I think... Yeah, I don't know why I did this. I think it was an accident when I was trying to figure out how far back to go. But there's a nice passageway here for no reason. Except to be like, why is there a passageway there? No one knows. But yeah, I tore down, there used to be like a whole grandstand startup and locker rooms and stuff were beginning, but there was so little space that I ended up taking them all out and just flattening most of this mountain area manually, and a little bit of TNT. I should have streamed that. TNT is fun. And a mess. And I got hit by TNT at least once. And this was just an existing cave that I didn't really want to wall off, so just add it to the area. That's kind of the gaming district. This is where the grandstand will go, probably. Here or over there. Well, actually, it makes more sense. I think I was aiming for this to be the new grandstand, because this is the starting point right here. It's going to need to be edged out. It's going to need to be tested. It's going to need to have, you know, like start-finish added and other areas around. But I want to make sure that the path, you know, like this, I'm okay with, like this part seems to be ready right through here. It's when I make a switch, a turn. I don't really like how these turns are looking, but they kind of have to do that if you want enough space for the boat to turn. I would show the boat part, but I'm terrible at it. And it would just be me going into the grass. But yeah, and here's all of the supplies I have lined up to work on that. So there's a lot of packed packed ice, snow we could use, lots of stuff from tearing down those mountain areas. So lots of supplies. And at some point, I think it's going to be sulfurish themed, or have, because when the version before this one had geysers in as like obstacles that Gazario put in, so I think we'll do that again. Once I figure out, because like this spot feels like it should be wider in here. Like right here, this seems a little tight. So I think I need to just get packed ice and go in for it. And maybe I need to reduce the amount of wacky turns, but someone said they were more fun than just straightaways. But maybe this could be flattened into more of a gentle curve around. I don't know. Like I said, it's going to take a while. And as long as we're in this area, you can see all the... Did we find one with a name yet? Nope. I've put clothing on all of them because nobody wants a naked llama. This is the bounce house that I made. It's supposed to be like a silo, but it kind of looks like a rocket-ish. Anyway, I tried my best, and at some point you just kind of give up. But you climb up. This is unusually fun for something so basic. So we'll climb up here. At first I was going to make it like super tall so you could get the achievement, but it had to be like, I think it has to be like 90 blocks high in order to get the slime achievement. So unless I dug down a bunch, it's not going to happen. Okay. So we go in, you line yourself up, close the door, and jump. Boing! There's slime under the carpet, so it makes it bouncy. Anyway. I feel like I'm just redoing... So Gazario did a YouTube live, which is what got me to do lives. And... Okay, Cooper, nobody wants 900 copies of the calculator open, please, and thank you. I know you like calculators, but can we maybe not do that? And now he's blocking the... Jeez. How could you open so many calculators so quickly? You don't even know what math is, do you? Yeah. I might have to get him his own little streaming setup so he leaves mine alone. But apparently he needed 14 calculators open, most of them scientific. Let's see if we can go back to the game now. I can kind of see the monitor. The main monitor is fine. He's taken up occupancy in front of the secondary monitor. Haven't you? If I ever hook up a camera, which is the next plan, then yeah, you'd be able to see him. I could get him his own little camera. I'd have 2 feeds. It'd be me playing and then the Cooper cam. Then he would never be around. Because he wouldn't want to be out. Honey. Sweetie pie. You got your little cow? He's got a little toy cow. Well, it's actually a Minecraft cow. But it's just a little figurine. He's shoving around. Okay. So that's pretty much it on the gaming area. Did you knock your cow over? I will not, I'll not make you guys suffer through my cow versions of Hamilton songs I was singing earlier. I don't even know if I should admit that. But I was. because I went to the gym last night and listened to the Hamilton soundtrack for part of it. It's weird because I've not actually seen. Well, I've seen some of Hamilton itself. I wasn't getting into it, but I liked the soundtrack. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have to give it another try, or maybe see it in person would be good. Hello there. No, not right now, buddy. No, I'm streaming. I know you don't know what that means. So here's the popcorn stand. I think we talked about putting some in the Coliseum, which I did not build, but is very impressive. Gazario built this giant Coliseum back here that has like a capture the flag lava death match thing that I don't know that I'm ever going to play. But hopefully we'll get some people playing in it. Maybe I can stream watching it or something. And this is a billiards game that I made. Again, with the silver cubes. You put them in the middle. You just push them, though. In here, I've kind of said, no, don't use sticks or anything because it'll bring up all the moss. It's kind of fun. I haven't played against anyone yet, but, maybe someday. And this is the tiny little bridge that I made recently just to make my life easier when I was mapping out where the next holes would go. I don't know. That's a concern for another day. I want to go into... Let's go check on some things. Do I get the music? I don't remember. Sometimes it plays music. I don't know what the rules are on why it sometimes plays and sometimes doesn't. It's something set up so that it doesn't play like all the time on every time you walk on it, so I don't know what the criteria is to get it to play. I saw the inside for the first time. It is an amazing amount of note blocks and mess that I don't even want to try to mess with. Here's this is a fun thing I've been doing. I mean, somebody redid this nether tunnel. I don't know who. Somebody came through here and changed everything. Unsure if it's been noticed by anyone else. So, I was going to mention it, but now I just want to see if anyone finds it and, on their own. This is what happens when you are gone too long from the server. People do things. It's supposed to be nice. It's not like a prank or anything. I just thought it needed some, jazzing up. Because technically gives us another tunnel. But that is also the tunnel to the game district, so I might as well jazz it up a little bit. Some flowers and stuff. I don't know. I tried to take the colors here from his actual server, or not server, his base. So yeah, before it was just this carpet and then just nether brick, and these weren't all the way down, so I put those in. Then some people smarter than me built this nether tunnel. Actually, you know what? As long as we're in the nether tunnel, I have an idea. So we have a server game with a few, and one of the server games is to find the oxidized one. No, honey, you can't sit there. The oxidized one is a copper golem, yes, in a frame usually, and he's hidden at a base. And then we get clues. Now, I have a few clues, so I thought maybe that's what I could do, is go try to see if I could find him. We do, like, this one's doing 20 questions. We've done various versions of clues. Sometimes it's pictures. Sometimes it's just like a clue, like a poem. I did one where I had people searching hit music from certain years or whatever, that the clue was involved in the song name or in the song itself or a literary thing. But I know now that it was hidden by Wild Bill, or Chill Wild Bill on the server. We've narrowed it down to being, you could get to it from the west tunnel. He is in a base. He's not in a building, but he can't see the sky. And there might be some other clues I'm not thinking of. So in one way, it could be at spawn. I haven't really looked all over spawn for him yet, but spawn's not really anyone's base. Although he did, I don't know if he said base or someone's build. This is just going to the crossroads, which is literally just a spot on the server. I wonder if... Okay. This is the ship. I don't think... Well, I asked if he was on a boat, and he said no. So we're not looking for a boat. Let's try Layla's, because it's the first, like, real base here, and she's recently redone this corridor, so it's pretty cool. I think if we can jet faster over here. Run down here. If you're still there, is the audio for the game itself coming through, or is it loud? Is it not loud? Can you hear it at all? I turned it way down because I didn't really want the sound from the game to overpower, which I was worried about. Because on my end, it's kind of loud. Not super loud, but I have it going through headphones. Okay, I think maybe I have it down too low because I was playing with OBS. And let me see if I can boost that a little, because I think it'd be nice to have some game audio, right? Maybe if I boost it up just a little. So now you might be able to hear it. At this point, I need a third monitor. Now, maybe if I try it from OBS, I can see the chat in OBS as well. I just wasn't sure what I preferred. I have like none of my OBS stuff in this on this computer setup. You want me to go chop a tree? I can chop a tree. Well, I can't. I don't know that I can really chop down a tree here, but we can go somewhere and chop down a tree. Were you thinking for audio? Because it should be making noise now. But let me see. Can we go find something that makes noise? Can you hear the footsteps? That's the quiet part. Most of this is, yeah, or dangerous area. Well, I guess if we found a mob to kill. Hey, look. How about these guys? Here, skeletons. Oh, creepers. I didn't. Ow! Ow! Stop it. Even though I approached you, I want you to stop. Do you hear them hitting me? I'm getting out of here before those creepers find me and I blow up someone else's build. Which is like the worst thing you can do, in my mind. Because it just feels terrible that, even though it's not, I wasn't the one who blew it up. Obviously the creeper did. We're getting way off track now. But we're gonna run for the hills. We'll go back. I should have brought my bed with me. That's my bad. Try to remember. I think... Well, I know Bill's got beds, but where? This is why it would be advantageous to have someone else playing at the same time, so that at least somebody can sleep. Because it's set that only one person needs to sleep. I think... Is it up here? Is this the weird... Yeah, that's the weird one. Is it up here? There's the... Yeah, there we go. Over here. This is his old base, or part of his, like, his first build. It looks like a skeleton. Anyway, we're really just coming here because I'm pretty sure he has a bed down here. Oop. Okay. Now we're gonna borrow his bed here. And then we can go back where it's not too bad. Yeah, there's not actually a lot of game audio. That's why it's harder to tell. Because there isn't any music playing right now or anything. Just me being hit by arrows. But I have some pretty beefy armor that was gifted to me. I have netherite, full netherite, with fully enchanted. Chillwell Bill made that for me. the second set because I may have accidentally lost the first set. But not all of it. I think I still have one pickaxe from that set. So I have 3 pickaxes actually now of netherite. Oh yeah, as long as we're over here. Then we'll go back. And look around. Okay, whoa. Okay. I mean, I have feather falling, so falling isn't that bad, but I still should be more careful. What's really bad is when I start playing a different world and I don't have feather fall anymore. And then I just jump and forgetting that I can't just jump. Let me see. So you can see he's building this giant tree, which is, I've been collecting, I need to get him. I have some more leaves for him. But it's just massive, and we're hoping it'll be done by Christmas so we can decorate it as a Christmas tree. But, alright, let's go back to... Let's hope I'm going the right way. I believe we came this way. If we go back... Never... Okay. I may have gone the wrong way. That's okay, we can go back into the nether and try again, because we're heading towards Stouts, I'm pretty sure. And I think that's Noda's area. I don't think I've been through that portal. I don't know about portals that I'm not 100% sure about. So I only go through portals I know go where I want to go. I know they all go to the nether, but I'm not confident that they all go to a good part of the nether. So, we'll go through here, go through Stout's tunnel. There she's been. I think it connects to her mine, maybe? Anyway, it connects you back up through into her base. Okay, now music's playing. Hopefully you'll be able to hear that. Come out. Oh, because, yeah. It's the morning song. So this is Stout's base. It's really cool. There's a giant aquarium and a lighthouse and all kinds of stuff. We really just are coming here to get into the nether portal. Oh, I'll just jump. Yeah. Okay. Because I really like to, try doing something. I don't have any real big plans for the game other than working on projects. Which I've got a lot going. Obviously all those games, and then I've been remodeling my base, so we should probably go out there and check on the baked potato farm anyway. But this is Stout's Nether Tunnel. It's got its own little aquarium area, a boat. I think that there's... I thought maybe there was something in here, but now I don't remember. Maybe not. Yeah, but we'll head back. I don't know if it's worth getting out my boat and doing that. There's Ricky's. I'll probably have to go to the Guardian farm at the end of this. I don't know how long I plan to... I'm not sure how long I plan to stream, because I also kind of want to play Power Wash Simulator. I don't know. Okay. So, West Tunnel, that was the White Tunnel. So, there is a possibility it's at spawn. So, tomorrow's question I could ask, or if somebody else wants to ask, we could ask, what level am I on? Like, in the game itself, I'm in the nether. So, does that what you mean? Otherwise, I guess technically 98 is my... Oh, Power Wash. I am... That makes way more sense. I'm like, this game doesn't really have levels. What was I working on? I did the fun house, which I finished. What was it? I think it's the one after the fun house. I don't even know. Oh, what is it? The ski lodge? Or the ski thing? where there's the spa and everything. That's the one I'm working on. Okay. So let's try. Go back here. It'll be real quick to go through Layla's. And then the other option might be out at station, whatever the number is, which is like a... Yeah, the ski lodge is really fun. I really liked the fun house as well. Although I was kind of sad that you didn't spin around on the spinners. It could have used a little more immersiveness. And then the playground one, I wanted to swing the gnome on there, but I couldn't get it on there right. So the clue is add a base. Oh, it's gloomy right now. This is my least favorite, like, atmosphere. So it's somewhere here. Add a build. Not in a building. But can't see this guy. Why is it? This is like extra super gloomy. Ugh. Because it's noon and it's not. But it does look nice with this setup. Alright. So if we think, go up and over. So there are eaves. And sometimes you can be placed on an eave. I've seen that before. So like anywhere it'll go, like on the edges here. It could be. So my understanding then is that it's not going to be inside. Based on the way he said it's not inside. And I took that as the hint. So it could be... And this is just a wild guess that's even here, because it's just the first one on the west tunnel that isn't spawn. Or spawn related. There. There's an Arctic wolf inside. Hello, Arctic wolf. I don't know how you got in there. Are you tied up? If he's tied up, then I know how he got in there. Let's see. What's this? Yeah, Queen Layla's house. I think it might have a lead on it, so. I had one at my base that kept eating my chickens, so I had to build a cover on the chicken coop, but it hasn't happened again. I just ran into a cactus, I think. Okay. So, there's this area. I'm kind of feeling maybe it's not over here. I don't know. Sometimes it takes a lot of running around to try to find it. Might as well climb up on the... Or fall down. That's always an option. You could climb or you could just fall over. Okay. Is it getting nighttime? I wonder if we should stay here long enough to sleep since I saw that bed. There we go. A little bit better. Climbing. If you can't see... But it could be around... somewhere. Could be in a tree, I guess, as far as I know. But I thought he said it was a build. Okay. Let's go back down. I mean, this is a really cool, like, place that she built. Which I have been lost at multiple times. But I see there's also, like, this underneath area. If you see it, let me know. What's gonna be really funny is if I like watch it back and be like, oh, it was right there the whole time. I don't think that's gonna happen because I'm purely guessing at this point. Oh. Oh. I don't like the eerie sounds. You know, I tried to build a quasi-ski lodge before I even played Power Wash Simulator in our little homestead area where you can build whatever you want. I never furnished it, though. I should probably go back and furnish it. But it's supposed to look like a ski lodge. It has, like, what looks like old carpeting and an upper, you know, bedrooms, and there's a fireplace. Stuff like that. But like I said, I never finished actually putting stuff in. There's a couple things out there. There's a house that you can use for hide and seek, which I am terrible at. Alright, I'm gonna give up on this. Now, one thing I know, that I don't trust the portals over here either, because I swear if you go through one, it takes you somewhere else in the nether. So I wonder if we could just wander. What else would be west? If we stay... Oh. Ally Coven. That's new. That's new since I've been over here. I got some of these at my... now. A couple people... Someone planted it, someone else has been messing with it. I had nothing to do with it. But I surrounded it with a couple of... some glowstone, I think is what it is. Or... frog? I don't know. Oh, look. Hey, everybody, we found a hole. Okay. I'm trying to think... what is west of here? We can get up here. Look around. The gloomy stuff's not helping. Let's just fall down, I guess. And I'm kind of worried about taking the portal, so I'm gonna walk. Now the decision, left or right? Left or right? What do you think, left or right? Towards the mushroom? Or away from it? Is there a bee around here? What do you think, Cooper? Should we go left or right? Do you want to go towards the mushroom? Okay. Why don't we do the mushroom? Unless anyone has any objections. We're going to head towards the mushroom. And the end of the trail. Okay. Well, that wasn't very... well, I guess we should have gone the other way. Alright. Well, maybe we should go back. Sometimes this game is just a lot of running around. I've tried flying a few times. I've died a few... well, almost died, because now that we have the totems, but... let's see. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna come back. Reapproach. Okay. So there was the mushroom. Okay, so we're going to the left this time. A lot of these paths usually lead somewhere. Hit the dirt. Where else? I kind of want to go back to the nether. But whose portal's nearby? Oh, if we go under here, I'm trying to remember where we are. Because I think... oh, this is dead ends. So some of the stuff gets built and then I come back and I don't know where it... who built it or where it came from. It's actually kind of cool. It's neat to come back and see people have been working on the server. Alright, well, we'll skim around. I thought I knew where we are, but now I'm not sure. Go down. If you need any birch, just let me know. Lots of birch around. Alright. There's actually a lot of space around here, too. Could be good for building stuff. I think... is this... what is this? This might have used to be... oh. Yeah, it used to be full of wood. From when they were digging out the forest. to build the path. Oh, that's cool. I kind of think there's probably getting out in the middle of nowhere now. I did try to head to the water and then just swim across. Hello, sheepy. Yeah, all of this needs to be probably put in. Road stuff, we haven't been keeping up. Well, I haven't been keeping up with the road crew stuff because I've been working on other stuff. But I have a bunch of like supplies to work on it. Just haven't made the time to work on it. But they're supposed to be paths all over the server that connect everything. But there's currently not. Not specifically. Well, and then after the nether portal went in and all of that, it's easier to travel through the nether to places. But if we connect back up with here, we're back onto the regular road. Now let's see, where's do we have any signs up here? Aha, I know where we are. We must be back by Wide Bills. Which is good, because then I think if we can take his portal. If we remember, where was it? It's up the hill. I am often lost on this server, but I'm getting better after 8 months. Still can't always find what I'm looking for. It's kind of weird because it's season 1 or season 1A or whatever you want. And that, you know, end of the year, end of the server, we'll start a new one next year. Season 2. Which we're already brainstorming for. And hopefully maybe we can find even more people to join. Which would be nice. Super chill. Everyone's kind of builds. It's fun. We all help each other out most of the time. Or, you know, sell things to each other for diamonds. Which is pretty much made diamonds, I wouldn't say valueless. But there's so many just diamonds going around now. Because we have shops. And pretty much like, all what you end up doing is selling something to get diamonds. To spend diamonds to buy things. Like I bought a lot of shulker boxes, end chests. They're nice. I've been selling moss, and I guess I'm selling the wool. I don't grow all of it though, but I've just been giving the diamonds to other people. I won the jackpot at the Stick Knot Casino. Which is cool. I think I redonated some of the stuff. That was fun. I haven't been out there recently to see if it's reset up. So, okay, so we're in the hub. Let me think. Now, if it was at... Well, we're gonna do one more look. Really, my goal for this stream was to try to go about an hour. And we're getting pretty close. So, I think an hour this time, and then I'll probably download the video and maybe edit it up a little bit and put it on my YouTube. I really need to get some content on my YouTube. I also need to see, I know there's a way to do it, I think in OBS, that you can go live on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I just don't know how you would keep track of all of the chats, so. Okay, did we? Oh, unless... Ooh, I have a thought. Is that back here? This is... Whose is this? Dragons? It could be a Dragon's Watch. But let's go... Since these are... these are connected. We'll go to station whatever the number is, because I can never remember the number, but it's like a pop-up shop. I have a thrift store there, which I need to get more stuff at. Everything's free, but I thought it was funny to set up a thrift store. It's mostly refurbished armor and weapons and books. Well, the books aren't refurbished, but... So, ZB's Thrifts. I was going to charge emeralds, that's why the barrel's here, but So free books, armor. We've got refurbished things. So I'll go through and take all. It's really another way for me to free up some storage in my barn by putting some of it here. And if people want it, they can take it. So tools and stuff. It's been hidden here before. But it was a long time ago. But I don't know, would this constitute being in a building, though? Because I feel like if it would be in here, it would be in a building. And it's already nighttime. I swear the time goes super fast. There's villagers is it upstairs? There's a bunch of villagers. So that's why. There's cats running around because of the villagers. So it's supposed to be a trading hall. I think it's Bill's trading hall? This is his cats. And then Elsie went around and put feeding spots for all the animals she saw. So that's the cat's food. There's a bunch at the pyramid where the cats are. And one dog. But this is like a melon farm. Let's see, there's another cat with food. And there's one just running around free. That's a wild one, though. A real wild cat. I have a bunch of cats. I moved all the cats over to my house. The ones that have names, mostly. And then the cats are all up in the... What is it? Oh, the animal sanctuary. Or whatever. I kind of wish you could let cats wander around a certain area so you could have the cats wandering around, like your base. But they won't follow you. Because if you let them walk, then if you leave, they come with you. And not that I don't like having the cats, I worry. Because that's how they get hurt. And that's like my least favorite thing. Even in The Sims, I set it so the animals can't age. Alright, well we did the eaves on this. I'm only going with eaves because it seems like a popular place to hide them. I wonder, did you ever fix this? No, I was here one day. This is what I was talking about with blowing up someone else's build. There was an incident. Oh yeah, it was in April. That's how long it's been since I was here and the creeper blew up the hole. I should fill it in, but now it's got the, date and everything. Might as well leave it. There's dogs upstairs in the house. I might be messing this up by not thinking like... I should think like, Chill Wild Bill. He's probably got it so high in the sky I'm never going to be able to find it. He likes to fly, I do not. Yeah, I think this is Watchmaker. I don't know when he was last on. But he's working on this big old base, which is, last time I was here was not mob safe. Obviously, since I blew a wall in his house. Let's see. I mean, technically it's not a building because it's not finished. Yeah, can you see? Look at the mob deaths that have been up here. That is a lot of death. And I mean, it could be way up there. I already looked up there one time. It took me forever to get up there. A different hunt. It wasn't up there. I think that was Mossy, though. Which is one of the other things we hide. It's just a block of moss named Mossy. He goes on adventures on the server. He's somewhere really high with cactuses. That's all I can tell from the clue postcard. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to say there's also the option to go over... So there's the dragon. When it said Dragon Watch, the dragon. So, it's not a building. Somebody did build it. I don't know that it counts as base. Ow. But here, yeah. Here is the commemorative dragon build So, of course, it looks like a dragon. I have a mini one at my base that someone built me, too. Next stream, maybe I should do a tour base tour. Let's not. Oh, that was dumb of me. Oh well. First of all, I have the feather falling, so it's not that bad. And second of all, I have a totem. And I have 2 more. So if for some reason I did something dumb like that, I should live. It's not the best way to use up a totem, but oh well. So here is the interior of the dragon. You can see the bones. And so this is the I don't know what to call it, the monument to the fight for the fighting the Ender Dragon for the first time. So there's the monument. And I think down here he's been hidden here once, and I didn't find it, but he was back. I want to say he was back. I'm not saying he's going to be here again. I don't fully understand where he was, but there were a whole bunch of copper golems as well. And I think maybe they've been taken out. Or I was wrong about where it was at. Both things are equally possible. So, I don't think he's in the dragon, though. And I didn't see it in the mouth. I guess I could go all the way out. Alright, I gotta remember not to fall. You know, it's really fun. I don't think I should carry ladder with me. I have used scaffolding to get out, but then I ended up having to leave it, like in the bee. There's a bee sculpture. I didn't realize the top was open. Fell in, had to use my scaffolding to get out. Okay, so here's the dragon. Is this how we get up here? Yeah, because you can see the dragon. That's pretty cool. I have a mini version, like I said, at my base, and I need to build a little more around it, because I have a dragon egg and a dragon head, but they're not really displayed quite impressively. So, but that's not just another project. I just think it's so cool. Not something I would have thought to build. And then down here, I think I might give up on searching for now. I kind of want to play Power Wash Simulator, to be honest. Or, you know, just dork around on here without talking. Watching TV or something. But I think there's a really cool walkway. I like coming over here. I'm guessing it's the copper golem's hidden pretty well. Because it's been hidden a few times, and every time it seems to get harder and harder to find. I think I missed the walkway. I think it might have been the other way. Or no, is it up here? Maybe? Yeah, no, it was the other way. That's okay. It just looks like a walkway. This is probably going to look similar eventually. Maybe. Some things are just not going to get done by the end of the season. And that's just how it goes. This is the starter season anyway. We're all still trying to figure out what we're doing. And sometimes you start a project and you just let it go. Because other projects take interest, or other things like Power Wash Simulator, or, you know, going to the gym or whatever. I wonder if I can get back. I think that the last thing I wanted to do is go over to Two Wolves, which is my place, and see if I can get back there. Somebody's been over here landscaping. I know Chill Wild Bill's been doing a lot of landscaping with dynamite, so that's always cool. No idea if this is connected to his tunnel system, or if we're even anywhere near where he would be. Somewhere I have an observation tower from where he was working. If we see that, then I know we're in the right area. But unless he took it down. I don't think it's over here, though. This must be something else. Hello, Mr. Armadillo. Yeah, I think also maybe one time I should stream where I follow a tutorial or something and do a build. That could be a little more interesting than me just running around trying to find my way back. Before, you know, like a creeper eats me or whatever. Help, a creeper ate my shoes. I guess they don't really eat you, they just blow you up. And then zombies just punch you, which is an interesting choice. I usually have a bed, but I left my bed at the game setup when I was working on... Hello there, why are you running into me? Yeah. Probably the best thing to do is just to get back to the Nether, get back to safety, which is a weird thing to say. I need to get to the Nether for my safety. Said me just now. Generally, people don't look at the Nether as the place to go for safety, but since we have it so mob-proofed and everything, it actually is pretty safe down there. Unless you go into the non-proofed areas, obviously. Which, I have some areas set up like that, in case I want to go resource mining. Which I haven't done that in a while either. I haven't really gone... I did a little caving recently, but I haven't done a lot of caving in a while. Because I've been too busy building. And sometimes I get like an urge to just go for it. Just put my boat in the water. Oh. Are we in the farming area? The farming district? Okay. We're back at the station. I didn't realize there was a farm over here. That's actually perfect, because now I can go into the Nether, we can go back to the 2 wolves, and then we can... Hello! Hello! I know you're just trying to be bony annoyances, but... Can I have your bones, please? Told you it wasn't moth-proofed. Alright, now I'm just gonna run for it. Because... Creeper! Don't see me! We can make it to the Nether. Oh, yeah. Thanks for your help, man. You might want to go outside sometimes. That's where all the mobs are. Not inside. Iron Golem. I suppose all of the bad things that have happened to Iron Golems, I can see why they might not like players. Although they are indifferent, obviously. But if they had actual, like... whatever, I guess AI is the only thing to call it. They would probably not like to see players coming, because a lot of people turn them into iron farms and whatnot. Not me. Okay, well I'm just gonna go back to my base. And then call it a stream. Ah! Okay. Pay attention. Okay, come on. Get it together, Zanjo. Okay, well, hopefully no one gets sick watching me try to pilot a boat through a very small... Okay, get it together. We've done this a million times. I do not know what's happening. Well, maybe not a million times, but I've never had this much trouble steering the boat. Okay. You know what? Fine. We're almost there anyway. I'm just gonna get out. I have no idea what that was all about. Hey, come back here. Come on, boat. You have to come with me. We're gonna go home. I think this might be my other boat. As the other day, Wizard was AFK and I ran into him and I got out, hit my boat, and it ended up in his inventory. So I'm guessing that's my other boat. The cool thing about leaving it there is if I actually accurately use my boat like normal, I can run into it and it'll stop. And I'll be right at my door. So this is said, there's my Nether mine. Now we'll go look a little bit at 2 wolves, and then I think that's enough streaming for tonight, since we're already over an hour. And it's raining, and it's dark. Okay, so this is the old This is my old house where the cats used to be and everything. Now it's Sprout and Scout's egg farm shop. Sprout and Spirit's egg shop. They don't know how to charge money, so the eggs are free. Rebuilt the library, built a horse barn, put in the axolotl cage. I need to see if I can get another axolotl. I have 2 babies and 1 adult. I want another adult, I think. But here's the new house. The cats have moved in. So most of the cats are in here. So there's Fiona. And Karina. And Oliver. And Marble, of course. And this one doesn't have a name. I have to figure out a name. I think this one randomly followed me. Yeah, Fiona and Oliver. They're so cute, and they're hanging out together with Karina. And then upstairs, Cooper's upstairs in the bedroom. So this is my hallway of treasure maps. These are all the treasure maps that I collected treasure from. I kind of wish I'd gone through and filled them all in, but sometimes you just do what you do. Some of them are filled in, some of them are not. Here's my bedroom. There's Cooper. Ever vigilant. And, yeah. So far, so good. Real quick tour and we'll call it. So there's my bedroom, or the main room. This is the bathroom. I need to look up a better toilet build. Because this worked okay for the outhouse, because I could drop it down a little. I can't, because of the floor downstairs. There's the shower that currently doesn't do anything. Again, I could hook it up to do water, but because we're on the 2nd floor, that makes everything more difficult. There is an attic space that I don't know what I'm going to do with yet, because I definitely don't really need any more storage. Upstairs. Oh, I know how we'll send us off. There's the 2nd bedroom with 2 beds and various decorations. And downstairs is, there's a kitchen back here, a little eating area. There's the stove and a fridge and whatnot, and a sink. Downstairs is just a cellar. Out here is the back deck with the grill. I haven't finished decorating all of this yet. And then finally we'll go into here. So this is like the living room. This is the gaming system. I thought the Donkey Kong one would work great for that. Exactly, meow. And the dining room, which we're having fish. Surprise, surprise. Oh, and there's also fish on the floor. I took that idea from Elsie's Stout. I did that here. Okay, now to send it out. My new favorite music room disc, because it's now also the music room in the library. It's lava chicken! It goes on for a while. I found that by accident. Apparently it's pretty rare, and I just found one walking around. It was on the ground. Because I think you have to have a... It comes from... Is it a zombie riding a chicken? It has to be a baby zombie on a chicken that you kill, and then it leaves that. I only have 2 other music discs. I'd love to get some more, but I haven't really been looking for them. I have this one, and I have Cat, which is what's on the front. Now I'll have lava chicken in my head for a while. But it's a long one. I don't know how far out you can hear it. But there's the horses. There's the wool farm. There's the outhouse that really probably don't need anymore. But for guests, they can use the outhouse. I guess the toilet is up high just like that. I could dig it down. Nothing I tried really looks right, because on the ground it doesn't look right, so it's fake anyway. So there's all my sheep. Yeah, the further away you get, I like that. The sound. So there's all of the different wools that I've currently been collecting. It's kind of slow because I don't spend a lot of time here. Exactly. Alright, I am going to sign off and probably go play something else. But yeah, I'm going to try to stream at least every Thursday around this time and maybe Saturday mornings. So yeah, I figure if I can get a set schedule and just do it, maybe I can get better at it. Alright, well thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of the evening.